This video is going to focus on if you are new to online Canvas learning, the first unit you should take. So right now I'm on the home page. So if you are on my course, you go to the home page. You should have a link right here in the center. I'm going to move my cursor over there. So it says new, start here. This is the easiest place to start. Instead of trying to find this unit elsewhere, just click on start here. When you get to the start here how-to unit, it's going to go through several activities. These activities are going to help you better understand the Canvas interface, how to use the different tools in Canvas, and some of the basic types of activities I'm going to ask you to do throughout the year. So it brought us to the module page and specifically to the Start Here How-To unit. If you scroll down, you'll see the other units that are available currently. So that will just depend on what time of year you started, which units are available. But the Start Here How-To unit is always available. It should be the first unit that you complete. Now, the way it's set up is like a list. You should start from activity 1 and work your way down. We also have a free form setup where if you click on each one in any order, you could still complete them in any order. But we're going to start the easiest way, the most user-friendly, by clicking on Activity 1, Online Expectations. Now note, you can see due dates and you can see point values both in that list format and then here on the individual activity. So your first activity is called Activity 1, Online Expectations. We have a due date. So right now it's set for this Friday. Depending on when you're doing this activity or when you're watching this video, the due date may be different. Your point value is 20, and for submitting it says that you're going to do a text box entry. To submit when you are done to get your text box entry, you need to click on the Submit Assignment blue button. All of the information is below in the page contents. So the title is Netiquette, so we're going to be talking about online internet etiquette, so how we're supposed to behave and operate. There are helpful links in here as well to find things that you need. You'll read through the activity, watch the video, and at the bottom it shows you what you need to work on. So it says, please post in the text box below the 3 main points of netiquette and an example of each point. Well, looking at this screen, there is no text box below. The way we get that is by scrolling back up to the top, clicking on the blue Submit Assignment button, and then a text box entry appears here. This is called the Rich Text Editor. So it has most of the things you'd find like in Microsoft Word. You can just type whatever you need to, like, this is so cool. Obviously not the best answer, but you can actually take the text and do things with it like bold, italics. You can change the color. You can also use this tool to embed an image, this tool to insert media like video, and then this tool here is for Canvas Studio, which we'll talk about in another video, but you can insert something from Canvas Studio. When you are done, you're just going to click Submit Assignment. The assignment is submitted, and you're finished with that activity. As you finish Activity 1, you'll have a Submitted button here. It shows when you submitted, any comments that you wrote, or any comments that I will write back to you need to edit or complete your work. If you click on the link for submission details, it shows you what you submitted. So if you submit something by mistake, you click on it and go, ugh, that wasn't what I wanted, you could resubmit by clicking the Resubmit assignment. When you finish Activity 1, at the bottom you have a Next button. You move on to the next activity. That is the progression you should do throughout the unit, is just finish a page, click Next. Finish the next page, click Next. So now we have the second part of Activity 1, where you're going to be contacting Miss Vale. So, on the top, it has a due date, which is April 3rd, once again. You read through the information, like looking at this schedule of how to contact Miss Vale, and then you have your steps for your activity. Notice, this is a page. It is not an assignment. So if you scroll back to the top, there is no button for where you're going to submit. You have to read the directions carefully. So the steps are down here of how you're going to do that. So for this one, you're going to go to your inbox, which is in your blue navigator. You're going to open up a message, and you're going to type a message to Miss Bale, and you're going to send it to her. So you'll follow those directions. When you finish this activity, just like before, we have our navigation buttons at the bottom. You can go back to the previous page if there's anything that you need to work on, or you move forward to the next page. You'll be completed with this unit when you've finished all 5 activities. After each page, you should click Next, move on to the next one, until all 5 are done. If you do 1 activity a day, you should be done within a week. You can do them faster if you understand them and you want to finish them all at once, or you could spread them out over the week. But remember, every time you find an activity, there should be a due date, there's going to be points possible, there's going to be information in the middle that you need so that you can actually accomplish the task, and then the task at the bottom, which will tell you what to do. So this is the overview of how to work through activities on the Start Here How-To unit, which should be your first step whenever you start this online course. If you have any questions, please let Miss Bale know. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.